What's good, man? I'm back. UFC 302. Poirier versus, or not Poirier versus, Makhachev versus Poirier. Almost listed the B side first, the challenger first. But yeah, first fight of the card, Andre Lima versus Mitch Raposo. I believe Raposo's making the UFC debut, am I correct? Yes, he is. Andre Lima, we last saw him fight in the bite fight. One of, not one of the, definitely one of the first bite fights in the UFC. You know a lot about MMA. Gilbert Ivel did this like a couple years ago, or not a couple years ago. That was like 10 plus years ago. He did it in a fight against. I'm actually gonna see if I can find the fight that I'm talking about right here. It's definitely not the first bite fight in MMA. He got DQ for it as well. It's before his UFC career. I'll find it. This nigga attacked the referee, bro. I'm telling you, what was wrong with this dude, Gilbert Ivel, bro? I really don't know. But I'll find it somewhere. Yeah, here you go. This is probably the first time I heard about a body happening in an MMA fight. This is the last time I heard of a body happening in an MMA fight. And this is the this was kind of that was kind of rare for it to happen. But Andre Lima, in my opinion, was losing a fight until he got bought until he got bit. Excuse me, I didn't know what the hell I was just saying there. But I'm trusting him to keep that undefeated record going. I'm going him by decision. I really don't know this dude right here, so I'm going Andre Lima because I know him. So yeah. Next, we got Jocelyn Eris versus Island Perez. If you know a little about this fight right here, you would know that Jocelyn Eris had I think she had attacked Island Perez before her last fight against Lucy Podilova. How do you pronounce that fucking name? And like if you was like watching like if you was like in the media day pictures, she had like the little black eyes as well and everything. And now they're actually gonna fight sell the fucking beef and fight in the octagon instead. Which come on now, I'm surprised Jocelyn Eris is even still in the UFC for real. I think Opera, this would be an easy ass fight for her. All she gotta do is just take her down. I think she can even outstrike her as well. Like, 'cause I don't really trust someone like Josh Edwards to sit there and outstrike someone. She has no power. And she also, has literally no takedown defense. So I'm going to Opera by decision. 30-27 most likely. Gonna beat the shit out of her. And next we got Mickey Gall versus Basel Hafez. Hafez come off that fight against Jack Della Maddalena. A close ass fight. I think he arguably could have won it. I don't know. I had him winning when I was watching it live. I don't know because it could have went either way. Because he started to get pieced up on the field by JDM later in the fight because he got tired. And to be fair, the reason he got tired because he came on like a week's he fought him on like a week's notice, bro. Like I mean, he fight one of the best welterweights in the world on a week's notice is actually insane. And I think he can knock the fuck out of Mickey Gall pretty easily. I mean, if you could have a back and forth war with someone like JDM, you could definitely beat the shit out of Mickey Gall. So that's how I'm going for Basil Hafez by knockout. Next, you got Nico Price versus Alex Morono, and this is their second fight. We called them fighting before actually. I probably wasn't a fan of the UFC around that time, but I'm Alex Morono in this fight. Nico Price coming off that knockout loss against Robbie Lawler, UFC 290, and he has like the same fighter the past 5 fights he's had. He really hasn't. At least had that cool fight against. Well, this was a pretty good ass fight here when he had against Alex Oliveira, Cowboy Oliveira. I don't know whatever happened to this dude right here, man. I really liked when he was in the UFC. Same thing. I also had a good fight against Michelle Pereira, but like in these last 2 fights, it's just been bro. It's been hard to watch, bro. And it's just because of these wars, his previous fights, like the one against Cowboy, the one against Michelle Pereira, and the one against Alex Oliveira. And I don't think it's shaking the handle. Well, I think that Osborne would just outbox him the entire fight with that jab and everything. Might be able to finish. I can definitely see that happen as well. That's if well, we've seen Moreno show some sort of power in his career, but his only knockout I could really recall is when he beat Cowboy Cerrone a couple years ago. Yeah, and ever since it's just been all decisions and everything. So I think Osborne could easily just win this fight. Or we see it to be a tough fight for him, especially with Nico Price. Already going through the wars and everything, and not being the same fight he used to be. It's gonna be a pretty easy fight for Osborne, and I can see that happen. And that's you got a banger here. Phil Rowe versus Jake Matthews. This is actually gonna be a pretty good ass fight right here. I can see this being a war. you know, Phil Rowe come off the fight against Neil Magny, split decision loss. Next, Jake Matthews come off the fight against Makhachev, am I correct? Yes, he is. I got Jake Matthews in this fight. I think he's a better fighter, better boxer. I think he's just better overall, especially when it comes to grappling. So I think he could just take. I say the gameplay should really win this fight is to take him down. Take him down. Give him that Neil Magny treatment. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going Jake Matthews by decision in this one. If he falls on game plot decide right there. And next you got Grant Dawson versus Joseph Lecky. And this is going to be a fun ass grappling match right here. This is actually a fight I'm pretty excited to see. Grant Dawson come out lost against Bobby fucking Green. I still believe that fight even happened, man. It was insane. But we not talking about Bobby Green right now. We're talking about this fight right here, Grant Dawson versus Joseph Lecky. Joseph Lecky come off that some KO loss against Jakar Close. Yeah, Jakar Close. It's gonna be a fun grappling match. I think Grant Dawson's gonna outlast. Well, I don't really trust Grant Dawson outlasting him. Just Lucky in this fight, because Just Lucky can grapple all fucking day. I've never seen him get tired, but I've seen Grant Dawson get tired. However, I've seen him get tired against who did he get tired against? Who the fuck am I trying to remember? He got tired against. One second. It was a fight. It was Ricky Glenn. It was a fight. It was a draw. I was remember he got tired against Leonardo Santos as well. It was like, but I think he could win this fight here. Hopefully not get fucking tired. Well, he didn't get tired against Demir Ismagulov though. I mean that Ricky Glenn fight happened 2 years ago, so he probably improved his cardio a lot more. So I'm gonna grab Dawson with a by decision. And then next you got Roman Kopylov versus Cesar Almeida. And Almeida has a win over Alex Pereira in kickboxing from Alex Pereira's early kickboxing career. Definitely a robbery. But I'm going with Kopylov for this one. I really like Kopylov, man. His Kopylov's fight against Fluffy Hernandez really disappointed me. This still shows he has a hole in his game when it comes to grappling, but he's not fighting grappling, he's fighting kickboxing. So I think he could definitely do better in this fight. No, Almeida being 36 years old, I don't really see the type of future from him in the UFC. And yeah, hopefully I hope Kopylov, learns how to fucking offensively wrestle someone. Because if he does, he can easily win this fight here, in my opinion. And next, you got Rude Boy Randy Brown versus Elizeu Zaleski. I'm going Randy Brown in this fight. I think he can keep him at range, landing a jab, landing kicks, landing leg kicks, get up Randy Brown style, get a decision win. But you never know with Zaleski, man. He is so unpredictable. You just never know. So I say as long as Randy Brown's, watching out for them fucking crazy ass, spinning heel kicks, body kicks. He actually almost got a win over we're not Frakhmadinov, how you pronounce her last name. He almost got a win over him last time out. And if Randy Brown watches out for them kicks, and I'm pretty sure he can easily win this fight. And yeah. Also, this card is gonna have the new UFC gloves as well, so these fights probably gonna go a lot more different than I think they are. And next after this, we got Jonathan Almeida versus Alexander Romanov, King Kong. This shouldn't be a hard fight for Almeida. It really shouldn't. I mean, this dude Kyle Romanov got knocked out by. Well, Romanov actually used to be pretty good, as I call it, this early UFC career. I mean, he had that submission over Marcos Rogério de Lima, had that little forearm choke. Actually, like the only forearm choke submission in the UFC. And yeah. Then when he started to fight better competition, his first loss was against Martin Tabor, I believe. Yes, it was. UFC 278. And yep, lost against uh Azar Volkov. I forgot what UFC card. I think this was a fight night card. I'm pretty sure it was. But he got finished in the first round in that fight. He got a win over Bulgar Ivanov, and he's not even in the UFC anymore. He's in the PFL now. It's like the second fought that top 10, that top 5 or top 10, he just started to get fucked up, and I think it's going to happen against Johnson Almeida. Except Almeida's going to fucking make him look easy as hell. Cause come on, we see how Almeida pick up big dudes and throw them on the ground like it's just nothing. Like when he fought shit, who might call him this dude right here, this dude Shamil right here. He was pretty fucking big when he fought Almeida, and of course Derek Lewis. And next you got Kevin Trailblazer Harmless is my Shao Alex Jasek. How do you pronounce that fucking name? Holy shit. Those Polish names, man, it's so hard, man. I'm telling you. Like Yoni and Jacek, bro, come on now, man. But come on, 2 losses in a row, one against JDM and then the other one against not Kevin. What the fuck am I talking about? One against Michael Villa Page. Has something to prove. He's going back up to middleweight for this fight actually. And I think he can win this fight. I don't think it's gonna be that hard for him. You know, I think Kevin's gonna outbox him for the first couple rounds. Probably be able to finish up later in the fight. I don't think really. I don't really think Ozation has really anything to offer to Kevin Holland. So yeah, and he fought. I could swear he fought. Yeah, he fought 2 months ago. Yeah, he fought not too long ago. He's come off a first round knockout, not knockouts, but he almost got finished in that fight against Michelle Pereira, who's been very fucking active this year. He's been very active, so you gotta respect that. Next, you got the co-main 5 rounds. Sean Strickland, the former champion, versus Paul Costa, and man, it's gonna be a fucking war. All right, I'm expecting that, But I got Sean Strickland by decision. I don't think Paul Costa can really do anything to stop Strickland's awkward ass boxing style. I just think he's gonna tire Costa after like the first 2 rounds. After he's just gonna start working them later in the fight and get like probably like a 48-47 decision or 49-46 decision. Costa, I say he has to be unpredictable. Has to try and land them head kicks, them look, some sneaky ass kicks. That's one thing Podcast has. One thing underrated about Podcast is his kicks. He has some very underrated ass kicks. I was even saying something about that when he fought Robert Whitaker a couple months ago, back in February. I was saying he has some underrated kicks and they're very sneaky. They're like 10 minutes, probably about like 2 minutes after I said that, he got that spinning heel kick. So against Robert Whitaker. But I think as long as Sean Strickland watches out for the power and them fucking awkward, them unpredictable kicks from Paul Costa, he can win this fight pretty easily, especially in the later rounds too. And next we got the main event, Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. And I don't think this fight's gonna really be hard for Islam. People are saying about the whole Paul Costa code, so uh, the Paul Costa curse on his card, on him being on like 8 UC cards, the champion's gonna own it on all the cards he's been on. But come on now, dude. In this fight, I got Islam Makhachev. I don't think he's really gonna make it look. It's gonna be a really easy fight for him, I believe. Shouldn't be that difficult for him unless he tries to prove a point when trying to box it doesn't play. If he tries to box him, he's getting fucked up. Let's just say that right now. Especially with them new gloves, how they're lighter now. We're gonna expect a lot more knockouts. I'm actually excited to see these new gloves too. There's gonna be a lot more knockouts, a lot more unpredictable knockouts too for sure. But y'all got Islam in this fight. I think he's just gonna go to grapple heavy game plan. Like he should go at a grapple heavy game plan. But I could definitely see him knocking out Dustin. I definitely see that as well. You know, my opinion, Islam isn't he already number one pound for pound? Yeah, I think he is. He's one of the best fighters in the world. Or he is the best fighter in the world, and I think he really pulls out, make it look easy, and hopefully fight Armin Sarukian or Gamrot next, make those two look easy, and hopefully go to what's after that and fight Leon. Who knows? Or hopefully be a champion by the time he beats some two people. I want him to actually cards his division until he fights Leon Edwards. And after this, I'm just gonna talk about these UFC fight cards. What the fuck did I just search up? Okay. I just want to talk about this UFC fight card coming up and the fights that are announced today. Of course, I know about Corey Sanger versus Umar Nurmagomedov. This fight was supposed to happen a year ago, but Omar pulled out, and Chiyave versus Figgy. But these are two fights I want to talk. These fights are here are two I want to talk about. First one I'm gonna talk about Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chiesa, and you know, at this point, bro, come on, man, y'all gotta cut this man Tony Ferguson. I don't know why he's still fighting in the UFC. I don't know why he's fighting at all still. But honestly, when it comes from the UFC, he's probably gonna see him in a damn boxing match against Jake Paul. You just never know, bro. I think Chiesa could win this fight pretty easily, just grappling. Chiesa by decision, most likely. But it's just sad talking about how good Tony Ferguson was and how good his career was and all that. Because I still never forget when he fought Beneil Dariush a couple years ago, and he had like made this little post on Instagram talking about I'm about to say, but basically like questioning retirement, or whatever. And I was kind of thinking he should retire at that point. Then after that, he got knocked out against Chandler, and then lost against Nate Diaz, and lost against all these. They lost against Pat Pip. Oh no, lost against Bobby Green. Lost against Pat Pip. That's just some. That's not people he'll lose to in his damn prime. And I mean, 7 losses in a row. You got to call it. You got to call it. In my opinion, you should call it 3 losses after 3 losses in a row. I lost, but no, he should have called it because at this point, it's like he's just ruining his own legacy. Just keep on fighting, and not really the best favorable match for him. Because in my opinion, a better fight for him would have been Nick Diaz, but the UFC wants to sit there and give Nick Diaz fucking Vicente Luque. Like, oh my god, bro. Oh, Luque's gonna kill this man, bro. Hopefully Nick doesn't get knocked the fuck out as bad as I think he is. But yeah, that's it, man. I'll see y'all on Saturday. And peace out, man. But come on, man. I can't be sitting there making these crazy ass matchups. I did not expect to. I really didn't expect to wake up to Nick Diaz's return UFC fight. I didn't expect to wake up to that right there. But yeah, man, I'm out, man. See y'all Saturday and peace.